Happy Sunday. I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. I quickly wish to talk about a little something that I learned very recently, and I thought it would be very useful for me to share it. So, the author has to say, when you look at suffering and when you look at happiness, sometimes it's the way we deal with something and we give such a huge macroscopic view to something that is so micro that it engulfs the whole space and our whole life. So, if one thing goes wrong, we cannot focus on anything else, and we are so focused on that diagnosis or that sickness or that person leaving or that breakup or the job that you lost or a friend that you're no longer speaking to. So we just make these micro things the macroscopic tangent of our life. So it's like, this is the highlight of my life, and if I don't have this, I am going to suffer. So he says it's like cold air. Okay, when you are in the cold air and when you are wearing enough warm clothes to keep you warm, the cold air is not going to be so much of a suffering because your body is equipped to handle the cold. But for people who are, say, on the streets all night and they don't have enough clothes to keep them warm or blankets to keep them warm, the cold is going to be torturous for them. It's going to be a disaster for them. So if you can pick the same analogy and relate it with the way we deal with suffering, happiness, joy, relationships or work, you would realize that sometimes we suffer so much because we are not equipped to handle that suffering. And according to him, the best way to come out of it is, so let's say he gives the example of a person losing his job, okay, his or her job. So yes, you lost the job, and yes, you have to think about finances, and yes, money is important, and yes, even if you want to be healthy and have your sanity, money is important. You need the job, you need the money, you might be the sole bearer of the family, so you need it, and he or me, we are not taking that away from you, okay? But he says, if in that very minute, if you can bring yourself back to present, back to now, and if you can just focus on something, that can get you out of that job. So can you focus on your family? Can you focus on your kids? Can you focus on a healthy relationship? Can you focus on healthy body? And if you have nothing, can you just focus on your eyes that are still capable of seeing so much beauty around the world, so much colors in the world? Can you still appreciate the eyes that you have? Can you appreciate the voice that you have? Can you appreciate your body? Can you appreciate the way you breathe? Can you still appreciate that your body can still break down food? So it's like, bringing back your attention from one thing that has gone wrong to something that could possibly go right or is going right as you are going through that wrong thing, can change your perspective, can give you something new to look into. So we attach ourselves so much with the loss that it's the end of the world, it's the end of my life. I don't know who I am if I don't have that. I don't know who I am if I am not with that person. I don't know how to be in love if I am not with that person. But how is that the highlight of my life? How is that the end? How do I not have anything in my life that gives me joy other than just this? How am I so incapable that I am not enough for myself and I need social media acceptance and validation and people and some more 100 relationships to make me feel like I am a person and I'm here? Why am I not enough for myself? Now, I understand, okay, in a lot of cases I might be wrong, but I'm just trying to give you a new perspective here. That's what Self-Care Sunday is for. I'm just trying to give you a little something to think about, okay? Again, I can be wrong, you can be right. I have my own beliefs, you have my own beliefs. But at the end of the day, if my belief is serving me, if my belief is giving me the joy and the mental state of clarity and vitality I have in my body, I believe that I'm doing something right. And if your beliefs make you not suffer and keep you in your state of joy and pure consciousness and happiness, maybe your beliefs are right and it's serving you. So take some time. I know you have something that is worrying you, okay? Maybe that person not getting back to you, maybe the interviewer not calling you back, maybe something going wrong in the family. I get it. Okay, we all have those moments, but can you just divert your attention from that one thing that you think is making you suffer to something that keeps you happy? Can you just for few minutes, maybe hours, maybe a day, can you just divert your attention from suffering to happiness and see how you feel? Maybe it will help you, maybe it will not help you, but as long as you don't try, how do you know if it works or if it doesn't? So I definitely think you should give this a go, and I choose to be happy. I choose to not suffer, and that's a decision that I make and I stick to it. So you make that decision for yourself and you stick to it as well. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.